seen that many turkeys in one spot. A monster. That's 3 deer in 3 days, baby. Hell yeah.
Alright, so Oliver just got up here.
Howdy.
You guys haven't really met Oliver yet, but this is my best friend. We've been hunting together for several years now, and he just made the 9-10 mile trek in here with all of his stuff and came in to help us pack out my bowl, and hopefully we can get another bowl or two down. But we haven't really shared any of the news with him yet as far as you know, what has happened, making a game plan going forward, or even just showing him the pictures from my bowl. He hasn't seen those yet either. So do you want to start with the not so good news or with the good news?
Let's go with the not so good news.
I didn't know there was bad news.
It's not bad news, it's not so good news.
Okay.
So not so good news is, we were back in there, we got my bowl, and then we hiked in the next morning as well, and we hunted and called our way in, and packed out, so we've made like 4 trips, or we've made 2 trips in, 2 trips out.
Mm-hmm.
We have not heard another bugle or bumped another elk in there.
Okay. Figured that's what it was.
So that's the not so good news.
Okay.
Now, I do believe there's still some elk back in there. The moon has been full, and so maybe they're up at night, they're not responding during the day, so we got to get within 200 yards of them. We also haven't gone to one of the lakes that is just north of that area.
Okay.
And checked out that area, so I still want to kind of go in and check out that area, see if we can find anything. So that's the not so good news.
Okay, I actually kind of expected that.
So we can go to the good news, which you'll have to watch this. Make sure you can see this all right. Oh, probably this way. Okay, you'll have to listen carefully.
Oh, yeah.
So that was last night at about 6 o'clock. We were getting ready to eat dinner.
Well, there's elk all over in here.
We already had the water and our meals and everything.
Yeah.
We're like sitting down to eat that. It's like, holy crap, there's an elk right there.
So there
That's
was
crazy.
actually quite a bit of sign on the trail on the way up here. Like 2 days fresh, scat,
Yeah.
some piss spots.
Well, while the camera's on him, we're like running around trying to grab all our stuff. Because we were sitting here just like we are now, like in our thermals and in our puffies.
So did you make a play on?
Yeah. So we went up to that end of the lake, and like we were getting all our stuff ready, and he's still out here wallowing. I come back and move the camera once I get everything ready. But he wallowed out there a little bit and fed, but we started making our way through the trees. By the time we got over there, he was kind of moving that way. See, there he is there. He was kind of moving that way and away. So the last that I saw of him, he was just kind of slowly making his way that way. I didn't know if he was going to stay out and feed or what he was going to do. So we started making our way down the ridge. By the time we got to where he's at right there, he had moved on and into the timber, and we weren't quite sure where. So we kept making our way down, and there's the bridge of trees that separates the 2 clearings, which is where we hung your bull at.
Yeah.
And so this is us moving in on him. There's no real action right here other than just us making our way down. So we made our way to that kind of bridge of trees that separates the two clearings.
Yeah.
So that way we could see into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't in either of them. So then we sat up and called a little bit, didn't hear anything, made our way back to where we had seen him at the lake, and then we sat there and called a little bit, and we could hear him on the other side of the clearing on the hillside. We'd hear him move around and some cracking. Maybe he'd rake his antlers a little bit. Nothing big, but he never bugled to us, never made a noise. And I think partially it is because he's an immature bull, and then there's also probably not any cows around here, would be my guess, because we've hiked all the way around this lake. We went out to that far ridge. We hiked all the way down that, and I had guessed, and I think I even told Braden this, is that I was like, there's like one lone bull living in here.
So that bull that we saw over across the lake yesterday, we're just gonna go push in over there. So there's two clearings on the other side of the lake. There's one small clearing, and then there's kind of like a bridge of like trees and foliage, and then there's the other clearing. So what we're gonna do is so he's not responding to our calls, so we can't really like push in on him because we don't know where he is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go sit in that little bridge of trees between both the clearings, and we're gonna have one of us looking one way, one of us looking the other way, and then hopefully one of us sees him on either side of the clearings, and we can maybe pull him in with some cow calls and get a shot on him. So that's what our goal is for tonight. So not a hard hunt, it's just right down there. So hopefully we can get another bull. That'd be sweet. All right. Get to the audience. So we just walked through that little bridge of trees that I was talking about, and I'm set up now right here with Devin filming, obviously, and he's doing cow calls for me. So we're just set up here. I have some good shooting lanes, so if he walks out into this field basically and comes towards us, I'm able to get him pretty much anywhere in front of me here. And then if he comes in from behind me over here, there's some good paths back here I can shoot into. So we got some good shooting lanes in back here. Oliver, he went to the other side, and he's basically doing the same thing, but on the other clearing over there. And so Devin and Oliver just kind of cow calling back and forth, kind of making it like a cow party in here, hoping that we'll pull him in. Like I said earlier, he's not responsive, so... Sorry, just heard something. He's not responsive, so we're trying to kind of just pique his interest and make him wonder what the heck is going on, so that way he'll come check it out. So we'll see if he comes in. Alright guys, so we sat there most of the evening. We didn't hear anything, didn't see anything. So that bull's just being super unresponsive. So there's not much of a way for us to get him unless we just kept sitting there and hoping he crossed our path. But that's not really the type of hunting we're trying to do. So we're probably gonna just move on and go check some more areas, go look for some more bulls. So we're just heading back to camp right now.
Dinner time.
Gonna go eat some dinner.
Can you hear that? Ding, 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 dinner bell.
Oliver's pretty hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, he had a 10-mile hike in today. We got to sleep in.
Yeah.
I think Braden slept till
I'm
10.
sure you guys needed it, packing that meat around.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Braden slept until like 10:30 this morning. So he got his beauty rest for sure.
He sure looks nice in that. Outdoor Vitals, bright as hell, see me all day, all night.
I know.
Sure,
It's the best color they had, alright. I don't wear it that much.
Belt can see the shit out of him in that jacket.
No, I blend in to the dead trees. See, look.
It actually does blend. It actually
Same
does
color.
blend in pretty well.
I'm telling you,
Uh huh.
it's a good color.
I don't know about
Every
that.
sit-up, you have to find the deadest tree you can.
Just sit right in front of it.
Yep.
That thing glows in the sun.
I stand in the shade.
Yeah, we're gonna go look for bulls that actually bugle. This guy doesn't like to talk. Yeah, a little bit bigger too would be nice. Tonight we went and kind of sat and hung out around where we saw that bull yesterday and did some calling, but like you guys have seen, he's just not responsive to any calls, won't come in, won't bugle. I don't think there's any cows in the area, so he's just not really worked up and not really a mature bull. So we haven't really formed a plan yet for tomorrow. We need to look at some maps, but either we're gonna go check a few little pockets left in this basin where we think there might be elk hanging out, or we're gonna pack my bull out, go get a good meal in town, hotel, wash our clothes, because Braden and I have been up here for 8 days now.
Yep.
So yeah, either one of those two, either pack my bull out tomorrow or go check this last little pocket. But either way, we kind of have this last little pocket to check, and if we don't kind of turn anything up there, we'll probably be packing out of this basin here in a couple days, and then going and finding another basin, or just kind of check out another area. We got a few other areas marked on our maps as possible prospects. So that's kind of what it's looking like. You guys got anything else to add?
Yeah, I don't have anything.
And I just got the 3D feature, and it's amazing.
Yeah, helps us out a lot, because when we're not finding elk, we just hop on there, even though we're in the backcountry, and we're looking at them, and we're like, yeah, there might be elk right there, and go and check them. And just like the other day, Braden turned some up. So
Yep.
yeah, it's definitely cold out. We're all in our puffies. Temperatures dropped. But
Yeah.
My nose is running.
yeah, we're wishing that we had the stove for the teepee tonight, but we haven't packed that up here yet. So we'll see if we break that out for this hunt or not. But
I think that's it.
yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Good night, guys, and we'll catch up with you guys in the morning, and we'll let you know what we decide to do tomorrow. All right, we are gonna go debone the meat, cut the meat off the bone of my elk, and then we are gonna pack that thing out today. And then I think we decided that we're gonna pack back in here, and then we're gonna pack up camp, and then pack that out, and then go hunt a different area, a different zone or basin or something like that. Try to find some more elk. There's just not many in this basin this year, so that's what we're about to go do. Cut up that elk and pack it out. So come along with us. It's gonna be a day of packing meat. Then we have a nice meal and a hotel waiting for us at the end of it. All right, got these things boned out and loaded up onto the packs, and we are gonna go pack this thing out the last 9 or 10 miles of its journey. So feeling pretty good though. Packs aren't too terribly heavy, split up between the three of us. Everything's boned out, so I don't think it'll be too terrible.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
20 miles, 24 hours.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Let's go, guys.
I've been everywhere a man can go. New York City down to Mexico. Yeah, I've seen some ups, I've seen some downs, I've seen the world spinning out. No matter where I go, I'll always stay in juniper and sage. Yeah, I'm up on that mountain, somewhere way up high, listening as the dust and the wind roll by. And even for a second, man, I swear I smell it, even when it's 1,000 miles away. Juniper and sage. When I ain't quite like myself, I close my eyes and I'm somewhere else. The city lights turn to black. Man, I swear it takes me back to another time and place. Juniper and sage. Yeah, I'm up on that mountain, somewhere way up high, listening as the dust and the wind roll by. And even for a second, man, I swear I see it, even when I'm so damn far away. Juniper and sage.
All right, made it back to the truck.
I'd bottle it up if I could. If you were there, maybe you would too. Yeah, I'm up on that mountain, somewhere way up high, listening as the dust and the wind roll by. And even for a second,
Well,
man, I
easily
swear
fits a
I
whole
see
boned out elk.
it, even when it's so damn
Pulls her
far
up.
away. Juniper and sage. Juniper
all right, we're gonna finish loading up the
and
truck with our
sage.
packs and we're gonna get out of here. We'll catch you guys in town.
There's a couple of bulls in the area, and then we saw that cow and calf.